Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to the UnApology Comedy Podcast. We got a great show for you tonight. I'd like to introduce to you your host. You know him, you love him. He has a mustache. Mr. Judd Jones.
Never mind me. One more time. Robbie King right there, man. Come on. Let him hear it. You're not wearing your suspenders today.
Not tonight. Only once a week.
Okay, I understand. Thank you guys so much for being here. We packed it out on a Monday night. You guys did that. Thank you so much for being here. Certainly appreciate it. Yeah, you can clap for that. You can clap for anything. We're Americans. We can do whatever we want. That's right. America. God. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. We all certainly appreciate it. This is an open mic comedy podcast. We're going to draw names, and every comedian gets up to 2 minutes. And then we'll talk to them and find out about the depravity of their lives, which tends to happen. Last week, we found out that one guy was in a cult, and also another bisexual. We've had like 4 of them on the show. It's crazy, but all right, we can do anything. It's perfect, man. It is. So yeah, it's a little different than a traditional stand-up comedy show. On Thursday nights in here, I've got the Space Coast Comedy Showcase, which is a more traditional stand-up show. This tonight, buckle up. You'll hear some shit. You will, and that's what we like, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. So y'all feeling good? Yes? All right, man. How about we keep on going with the show? What do you guys think? Yeah? Come on, man. Let's hear you. All right, I'm going to introduce the guys with me on the show each week. He's my co-host. He's up here on the panel with me. Funny dude, great guy. He's all performing comedy all over Florida. Start clapping right now for my friend King Hooker, man. Let him hear it. King Hooker, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear that one more time. Come on.
Howdy ho. Thank you. Thank you.
We're sitting closer this time because we have a third this time.
We are.
We do. I'm sweating like a fat buffalo. All right. So, yeah, folks, like I said, it's an open mic podcast. We've got people who signed up, and we'll draw names, and we'll just see what the hell they have to say for a couple of minutes, and then maybe a few minutes after that. But on this show tonight, we've got a guest who's joining us tonight. This guy's a comedian. He's out of Florida, and he's doing shows all over Florida. And when I started the Space Coast Comedy Showcase, the Thursday show, last May 26, 2022, he was one of the first comedians I had on here. So glad to have him here tonight. Start clapping and please welcome my friend, JP Lembiers. Let him hear it, man.
Yeah.
Hello.
JP, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you're here, man. You've been on the show before performing, and I was like, I got to get you on the panel and sit here and talk because you love comedy, you love jokes, you love comedians, I guess.
Oh, I love it all.
Okay, good.
This is a great environment to be in.
Good, perfect.
Safe space for everybody, by the way.
No, it's not actually. It's
not that safe.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it depends on.
Definitely not.
All right, it's not safe being here, guys.
No, don't do it.
All
So almost each week, this next comedian coming to the stage, our first comedian coming to the stage, starts us off. He's out of Orlando. He's a lunatic, which I love, and we never know what he's going to do. So I want you to start clapping right now for my friend, Salty Aaron, man. Let Salty Aaron hear it.
Imagine watching Cops at 3:30 in the morning after you smoked a big joint, okay? Now you know the mindset we're in. We're relaxed, we're having a good time. All of a sudden you're like, hey, I'm a sovereign citizen and that bullshit doesn't apply, so I just switched over to CNN for a few minutes. At which point the mushrooms kicked in. A man who is well-decorated naval officer sat in front of a bunch of senators and said, aliens are real. Are you fucking kidding me right now? The joint's kicking in, the shrooms are here. I finally have a way to not listen to the next election season? Holy fuck! Get me on one of them intergalactic transporters the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? Remember the sovereign citizen? I'm really going to be sovereign. Intergalactically sovereign. I won't have to see any of you people ever again. I never have to hear about DeSantis. I never have to hear about I-4. I wonder if that building on I-4 will eventually get knocked by a hurricane down. I don't give a shit. I don't care if equal rights are a thing. I don't care. I'm fucking gone. Imagine, folks, all it takes is a little anal and KY, and you could have whatever you want in this universe. Probing is going to be a part of this activity. I'm bi. It works, okay? We're not changing anything in the equation here. If anything, I'm going to get some intergalactic gooch.
Salty Aaron, folks. That's him right there. Let him hear it. Did you say intergalactic gooch?
I just wanted to say gooch on stage. I've never been able to.
Yeah.
And that just felt like the right time, and no one was going to be upset by intergalactic gooch.
The aliens will.
Fuck them.
Yeah, they might.
That's why we got Space Force.
Like gooch.
Right.
Fucking piss, man.
It is amazing that they had a whole congressional hearing about aliens. Isn't
About
it?
aliens. And absolutely no one in here believes me that a well-decorated war veteran actually admitted sweating in front of Matt Gaetz.
Who's Matt Gaetz?
Matt Gaetz is a weirdo, and you should look him up after the show.
Well, Salty Aaron, you've got your backpack on. That's a new
It's
new thing, huh?
Well, I'm transient now, so I'm just moving from city to city
I think
doing
he's
comedy.
moving to the galaxy. That's what
Yeah,
he's doing.
I'm getting ready to go, man. I
ready
got
to
a
go.
fucking iPad, some condoms,
I got to tell you, KY
some
is
blow.
not
You know,
done-
we're ready to go.
Yeah.
this is true.
What's that?
No, I was saying I did the KY thing. It didn't have as much success you seem to be having. So.
Oh, you know what? That's just Friday in most gay clubs. All right, anyway.
Yeah, JP, I'd love to hear more. No, Salty Aaron, I'm
Yes,
glad
sir.
you're here. We missed you last week.
Yeah. Poverty does that.
Poverty does that. Couldn't make it out.
Not when gas is $4.15. All right.
Right, I understand.
I looked up and I go, aliens.
Right, okay.
Just like praying to God, nothing happened. So,
Right. So, do you know the lottery's like at $1 billion something now? Do you play the lottery?
absolutely not.
You don't.
No.
You don't throw $2 at it at all.
No odds. So,
No.
I'd rather
That's the
get
most
buy better
reasonable thing
wheat.
he said. That's the most reasonable thing I've heard from this guy.
I think so.
This alien guy's like, I don't do lotto. I don't do the lotto. I'm not that kind of guy.
Right. So you're not a lottery. You don't purchase lottery. What would you do if you won the lottery? What would you do?
What would I do? I'd get stoned, buy a Bugatti, and then return it 14 hours later because I don't look good in sports cars.
I do a lot more than that with my money.
Yeah.
If you did out a sports car, you would look like you always stole it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't I look
You're
like
coming
I'm
out
going
of
to
it.
steal your mail? Sorry, let me make it more sellable.
Yeah.
Yeah, mail fraud. That's
Stay
what
a-
I get. Mail fraud.
Stay away from this fucker. That's
Yeah.
true. Well, Salty Aaron, you start off strong as always. You're yelling at people, and you're causing a
like a PE
catastrophe.
teacher, yeah.
No, I love it, and he also works children's parties. If you guys want to,
I do.
does that bar mitzvahs, things like that.
Bar mitzvahs get a little weird now. I watched some Jewish movies and I don't feel right about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Beau is Afraid and Joaquin Phoenix did some strange things and I don't trust anybody now. Again, mushrooms and
I was
scary
gonna
film.
say, the thought process and your drug addiction. I swear to God. I mean,
you know what? It's just gold.
right? It is.
Like-
It's a stream of material.
Yeah, or mental institution avoidance.
Sure.
I love
that's
your
right.
I love your energy on stage. To be honest with you, like you make me feel something. You know, sometimes comics come up. I feel very anxious. when
Anxious,
you're
yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
I'm gonna steal your mail later.
it's
so
good. It's a good feeling. I
Yeah,
need
you like
a
it?
little
You
bit of
like-
anxiety helps.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Salty Aaron, like I said, I love it every time you're on the show, and I appreciate
right.
you starting out the show strong each time.
Thanks,
One
guys.
more time for my friend Salty Aaron, man. Let him hear it. Salty
Night,
Aaron.
everybody.
That was fun.
Good dude. Good dude. Good dude. Watch your children. All right, folks, we're going to pull the next comedian coming up is coming out of the bucket. Here we go. How we feeling out there, folks? Good? All right. Aaron, get your people at the table to quit talking. All right. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person goes by the name of Raphael. Woo! Let Raphael hear it. Raphael, right here. Go ahead, you come this way, sure.
Hello, how's everybody doing? All right, so this is my first time doing stand-up, and thank you. And I really was inspired by Aaron Paul. He is my manager at work, and he used to go by the name Cave Baby. Now, I don't know where that name came about, but I'm glad he stopped using it. So, let's see. On my free time, I like to do a lot of white people activity. I love white people. I like to hunt. I like to fish. I like to hunt. I like to, have a high credit score. So, but one of my favorite things to do is be a slight bit racist with my parents. Both my parents are fully Hispanic. My dad's Cuban, my mom's Mexican. So we could just be around the house and they'll tell me in Spanish. They say, Rafael, take the trash out. And I look at them and I say, English, por favor. Yeah, that's about all I can plan out for today.
That's Raphael, folks.
All right.
And y'all can keep that applause going. That's his first fucking time doing stand-up comedy right there. Yeah, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So how'd that feel being your first time doing stand-up comedy, Raphael?
It felt fine. I don't care about talking in front of people.
You don't mind talking in front of people?
No, it's whatever.
So you didn't feel nervous up here?
No, everybody at the table was like, Raphael, are you nervous? I didn't really care.
Yeah, you didn't give a shit.
Not really.
What, do you smoke weed before? Or?
No, I don't
No?
smoke. No.
Oh, you don't? You don't do any drugs at all?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna feel a drug right now because of all the dopamine and stuff. You're gonna be wide awake all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rush bean up there. Did you get like giggly inside? Did you feel like something like, did it move?
No.
Did it move?
Oh, is that what's happening with you, JP, every time?
Every time I'm up there. That's why I wear sweatpants. I ain't hiding it.
Okay, man.
Nice.
So when you said English por favor, did your parents proceed to beat the fuck out of you?
Correct, yes.
I was good. Okay.
Yeah,
I was waiting for that part. That was a cliffhanger, bro.
I had to mentally prepare myself.
Yeah.
And then physically.
And then physically, right. So one of your parents is Cuban, the other is Mexican?
Correct, yeah.
Wow. How was that growing up? Who was the more angry?
My mother.
Is she Cuban?
No, she's a Mexican.
Oh, she's the Mexican one, right?
Yeah.
Fiery Latina, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah, I
would
know.
she would throw her sandal at me when I did something.
Oh, the chancla, right?
I could have
Okay,
done nothing
yeah.
and she still threw it at me, but
Sure.
Who throws their shoe, honestly?
Honestly. Well, so you...
Every mom ever.
yeah. So you're friends with Aaron, who's going to be up here a little later, and he's been on the show before.
yeah, he's my manager at work.
Which was shocking to me. That, Aaron, I love you. I didn't think you were managing anything. I really didn't. I swear to God, man, that's very impressive.
He doesn't.
Wow. Oh, he doesn't?
Whoa.
He doesn't?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, yeah, he told us that the first time he came up here, he said his name was Cave Baby.
Odd.
Right, it is odd. We found out that was his nickname because he used to work in the carnival.
Slinging meat.
It's slinging meat in the carnival. It's amazing. It really is.
I want to know how tomorrow's gonna go with you guys. You guys gonna be cool? Is that?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
I'm just gonna lock
Yeah.
myself
Well, I
in the
mean, if he's
office.
funnier than you, is that gonna be a problem? This
Oh,
is his
that
first
could be a
time.
problem.
Was this discussed in the HR video that y'all watched together? You know what I mean? Like if you do stand up together outside of work, can't do it.
Wow. So do you think you're going to want to do stand-up comedy again, or is this a one-off?
I don't know. I like to say this was like one of my side missions. I just like doing a lot of random shit.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Right. Nice. Well, you enjoyed doing it. You had confidence on stage. I think you should keep on doing it, man.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
should. Where are you based out of? Yeah, let him hear it, man. Where do you live? Where are you based out of?
I live in Merritt Island, but I just moved here about 3 years ago.
Okay, where'd you move from?
El Paso, Texas.
Oh, muy bien. All right, very good.
Yeah.
Boy, a brother in El Paso, huh? How did that go? Do you like living in El Paso?
No, it was shitty.
It was shitty, isn't it?
You're
Yeah.
close to Juarez. That's cool.
Yeah, that's where my mom's from.
Oh, it
I had
is,
my
right?
first margarita there.
We'd be over there quite often, hoping we didn't get killed.
Exactly. Hoping to get killed, smuggling illegals. I love it, dude.
A little something like that.
Yeah. Well, Raphael, man, you should be very proud of that being your first time doing stand-up
Thank
comedy. I certainly appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you back again here, man.
Thank you.
All right, one more time for Raphael. Let him hear it. Great job, man. Raphael. First time doing comedy. I love that,
Pretty
man.
fucking good, yeah.
Yeah, very nice. All right. All right, folks, here we go. We're going to draw the next name out of the bucket. Coming to the stage, that person's name. Here he is again, folks. Sam Castellanos. Let Sam Castellanos hear it.
Sammy!
Sam Castellanos.
Right off the bat, I just want to apologize for farting at the bar earlier. I won't apologize, however, for dropping a bomb in the bathroom downstairs. Have y'all seen Oppenheimer? Because I fucking nuked that thing, dude. Yeah. No. So nice to be here. Nice evening we're having, right? Some people say getting pussy. Getting pussy to me is just a fancy way of saying getting love and affection. My dog and I, we kind of have a complicated relationship. He only seems to care about me when I have food in my hands or peanut butter on my balls. And I only care about him when he's licking the peanut butter off my balls. Thank you. Is there a timer? Okay, here we go. So, I've been going to church. I used to be a vampire. I'm a Christian now. I got tired of scaring people. And, people, they should have been scared. I used to drink fucking blood. But no, my pastor says we're all made in God's image. And I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure God doesn't have eczema, squinty eyes, and a micro penis. We're going to a Korean Baptist church. So sorry, I meant to workshop some more Jew jokes while I was up here.
That's Sam Castellanos, folks. Let him hear it.
Yeah.
Sam Castellanos.
Probably my favorite act of the night there. Yeah, that was a good act.
I like that. Eczema, squinty eyes, and micro penis. Great line, dude.
Thank you.
I like that. That's a crowd pleaser.
I've been working on that one for like a month and a half.
You know?
Damn. Just putting them 3 words together, really.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Yeah. I brainstorm, sit in my room. I get asked, like, what's my inspiration? It's the rotting banana on my desk. That's what really
That's your inspiration.
inspires me.
Is that how do you come up with the material? Do you just sit at a table and work through it, or on
It
your
used to
phone?
be.
What do you do?
It used to be I'd like sit down and like watch YouTube and just get drunk in bed. But since then, I just kind of let it come to me, like while I'm driving.
Well, what do you mean? How do you get material off YouTube? What do you mean?
Just watching people like time lapse of guys mowing lawns for free, travel vlogs. People eating food in their car, people getting dressed, stuff like that.
And that's where you get your inspiration for comedy.
Yeah, and a 6-pack of PBR.
Sure.
Yeah.
God, Sam, I've said it many times.
But that was months ago, though. Now it's just,
You're such a fucking weirdo, and I love
Thanks.
it, dude. I love it so much.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the whole peanut butter ball thing. Is that
Yeah.
like,
I think you said that one before.
Did you get?
But it's okay. I like the peanut butter balls.
Well, did
okay.
you get inspiration from that joke when the dog was doing that?
Yeah, I have a little Chihuahua. He's like 12 years old.
You should vlog that. That'll go viral.
Where should I post that, though?
Well, you just put it like
OnlyFans.
Oh, blur it.
So
I can
many.
blur
There's
it,
a
right?
lot of things. There's a.
Charge
You're
for
right.
the peanut butter balls.
Yeah, and it's a Chihuahua. It doesn't take much peanut butter, I'm guessing.
I'm sure that, and I'm sure there's a specific website for that
Is
type
the
of stuff.
I can hear
Chihuahua's
the
mouth
noise
big
in my
enough?
head. It's unfortunate.
Wow.
And do you drink blood? You drink blood? You drink blood before?
I used to,
You
now
did? No,
I'm
like a
Christian.
lot of it, or just like you get
Just
a cut
to-
and you lick your finger because the blood comes out, or are you taking like pints of this stuff?
Just
Because
like,
I've seen that happen. I saw Dahmer.
yeah. No, I usually just go for the neck.
Go
Like-
for the next traditional.
Yeah.
But you like Korean people, right?
I do. I love Koreans.
Oh shit. All right. Damn.
I actually love Koreans. I
Right,
love
well, I
most,
thought Aaron was
most
scared. Oh, yeah.
Asians. Most Asians except Chinese.
No, we got machine gun felony up here.
Oh,
is
there
what
you
we
go.
got going on.
Like, no, but not just regular like Chinese government.
Yo,
the
that
drinking
they,
blood.
solely saved themselves with that.
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
government, not Chinese
Right.
people.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah.
There's a lot of them. I'm just saying. You
I
know?
love their restaurants.
You've mentioned this before. You have a problem with the Chinese government.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to say it, even though it might cost me my life one day. Realistically.
Quite the interesting fellow. And you've been here. This is
Yeah.
probably what, your 5th or 6th time here.
Yeah, I invited my friend. He's in a wheelchair. How the fuck is he supposed to get up here?
You're gonna have to be strong.
Yeah, it's like my 5th time, so I love it.
I mean, I'm
So
glad,
much fun.
I'm glad you're here every single
Yeah.
time. And boy, he's noticeusly not shit-faced this time, huh?
Yeah.
Very good, dude.
Yeah,
Looking sober.
I brought my own little bottles. I'm on a budget.
Oh, you did. That's a good thing to say in public in front of Karen at the bar. Nice. Well, Sam, listen, man, I'm so glad you were here again, dude. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you being here each time. Keep working, keep doing stand-up, dude.
Woo, thank
Sam
you.
Castellanos, man, let him hear it. One time Sam was here, and when I left, he was leaning up against a tree outside drunk. That's true, and chasing cats. It was odd. All right, folks, how we feeling out there, y'all? Let's hear it. All right, man. All right, next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is Verona S. Verona S. Woo! Oh, here she is, Verona S.
Hi. Hi, yeah, my name's Verona, and I'm gonna do a bit on first times because this is also my first time doing stand-up. Thank you. Beg you to take it easy on me. And speaking of easy, I was trying to think of a way to make this more pleasurable, so I thought, like, why not compare the microphone to a dick? And I was like, girl, you know your way around a dick by now. But, you know, there's just something about holding a dick or a microphone as a woman that just makes you feel like, I've got the power, you know? Like, but, you know, it's like you have your audience in the palm of your hand at that point. And the more you expose yourself talking into it, it seems to get a little less scary. And, I mean, microphones and dicks come in all shapes and sizes. But if they're turned on, they should work all right. You know, you just got to give it a little test run at first, a little tap, tap. But, sorry. You know, just got to be careful not to choke. But there's always that lingering intimidation aspect about a first time. I feel confident in saying I'm glad my first time having sex was not recorded on film. This is rather intimidating, but you know, it's like I could still taste the cigarettes. I was 16 and he was 19, and he totally had his nipples pierced and like tattoos, and he called himself the Juice Man Marks because he worked at the local juice factory from where I'm from. But I just remember laying there like being so nervous, and I think like Teen Mom was on in the background. And yeah, I was like afraid it was gonna hurt, and I didn't even bleed. So I mean, the strangest thing was that he had a tattoo right above his waist that said "enjoy." Ladies and gents, that's what you call a micro dick.
Verona S, folks. Let her hear it. Her first time doing stand-up comedy. Let her hear it, man.
Yeah.
Verona S. Holy shit. You ruined the microphone for every heterosexual male after the you.
That's a little big.
Yeah, it's a little big. Little knobby on the end. Verona, you've been to this show before as an audience member.
Once before last week.
Once before. So now, I guess that was your reconnaissance mission to see about getting up and doing stand-up. I had no idea. And this is your first time doing it. How'd you feel that went?
That went a lot better, I have to say. Maybe like writing it down, I don't look as profesh, but I felt prepared. I actually prepped for this.
Yeah, no, we can tell. And you had good stuff. You had good jokes. It was really good. Yeah, you're right. The next step is like you get more familiar with your material, and you can go kind of off book, as they would say, without without looking at your phone. But you had pretty good presence on stage, and you were in the microphone, and crazy confidence in a weird non-confidence way, right?
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
It's like your
stay on that
jokes
microphone.
your jokes were killer, but you were hitting puberty during your whole set. You know?
Yeah, right.
Stuff
Thank
good.
you.
I think you actually absolutely knocked it out of the park. I think that not only that being your first time, but I think that your writing was very clever. I think that the comparisons that you made on the microphone is very good writing, and I think that even your awkward and shy delivery was very likable and endearing. So I think for your first time, you freaking slayed.
For sure. Stay right there. Wait, stay right there. A little bit more. Stay right there.
You're not done.
More. And stay on that microphone. What were you going to say? You're about to pee yourself?
Oh, they always want more. No, I was saying my leg has not stopped shaking.
Oh, it's shaking,
That means
right?
it was good.
That means it was good. All right. Well, listen, I hope you come back and do comedy again. You should. You got great writing, and the people enjoyed it. They really did. You should be proud of that.
Heck yeah.
One more time for Verona S, man. Let her hear it. Wow. 2 people doing stand-up for their first time. I love that shit, man. That's amazing. All right, very good. So next comedian coming to the stage, this is a guy who works with us every week. He's one of the hardest working comedians that I know. He's doing shows all over Florida, everywhere. And he makes sure he wrangles comedians and tells them to shut the fuck up if they're loud at the bar. And I'm glad to have him back here again. Start clapping for my friend, Brian Milligan, man. Let him hear it. Brian Milligan.
UnApology, how you guys doing tonight? I just want to let you guys know when I was 19, I went by the Juice Man. Also, I'm not sweaty. My wife's just a squirter. All right. Speaking of my wife, I wish she looked at me the way she looks at Starbucks salted caramel cream cold foam. And she actually had the nerve to tell me that if my stuff tasted like that, she would eat it every day. So now I'm on an all caramel diet. I'm trying to make my own salted caramel cream cold foam. I already got the salted part down pat. My wife and I just had our 16th wedding anniversary. I wish she felt that way. And a friend of ours came up at our anniversary party and said, after 16 years, is there any mystery left in your relationship? And I said, yeah, there's plenty. I still haven't figured out how to make her have an orgasm. And so I finally broke down and asked her for advice. And she said I should try oral. And I said, I'm not sure what talking to it's going to do. But I'll give it a shot. So I said, excuse me. Can you please tell me what to do? It's been 16 years and nothing. Any advice, any help, just please tell me what to do. And it said, and I quote, all right, that's all I got, Jed. Thank y'all very much.
Brian Milligan, man. Brian Milligan.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, good to see you, my friend.
Thank you. I got to start off by saying I feel like Raphael just tried this out so he can get in better with his manager.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe
He's trying to get a promotion. You know what I mean?
Could be. Yeah, that makes sense. So you mentioned, I mean, you're doing shows all the time each week.
Yes.
Right? Multiple shows.
Yeah.
You mentioned you and JP were on a show together.
Last night, yeah.
Yeah, and how did that go?
Not good. Nah, it was just it was a rough show.
It was a rough show.
Yeah. You know, I talked to JP afterwards and I was like, man, I feel like I did really bad. And he was like, no, you did great. And then I went home and watched the video and I was like, oh, I actually did a little better than I thought.
Yeah.
When you're on stage, sometimes it feels like you're bombing real bad.
Sure.
And then you go home and watch the video and you're like, oh, there's a couple of jokes in there.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
that
Some of them hit.
Yeah.
So why did you think it was a bad show?
I don't know, man. I just, you know, when I was on stage, I was very sweaty, you know, and that's normally a mark of me bombing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And much like right now, to be honest with you.
I'm sweaty when I tie my shoes, man. I can't
I
tell.
am too. Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
but-
understand. I can
This
understand.
shit sucks.
You're like a goblin, though, dude, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So JP, did you feel like it was a good show or?
Well, so I mean, for those of you that haven't done like a lot of these shows, like different rooms have different vibes and different feels and stuff. So there's a lot of elements that could create a bad room. Could be the energy, could be just the way the lighting is. So I think that having this room just be one spotlight on you, can't see anybody, you're not really connecting.
Yeah.
And also, we did a weird thing that was called a shotgun host, where when you get done, no host comes up, you just announce the next person, and you didn't know that.
No, I didn't.
And that could derail momentum.
That's true.
That could
100%.
derail momentum.
I'm just out here like, all right, I'll see y'all later, and nobody's coming to the stage.
I watched it back. You were like trying to turn the mic on. I think you might have thought someone said you turned the mic off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, it was a bunch of things that all led to a big clusterfuck.
Big clusterfuck. Well, sometimes that happens on some shows.
Yeah,
But it's still good. I mean, it's still a good room, and Dylan puts on a great show. But
sure.
sometimes things just, that's
Yeah.
part of the game. You got to go through some of the hard nights.
Exactly. The energy was weird. I will say, on the flip side, Saturday night I got redemption for a show.
You did.
Which almost, it doesn't happen very often. I went to one of the local, it's the only comedy club we have in Brevard County, when I first started. Like, I mean, I was like my 5th set ever, and I went up and had 5 minutes of silence. Like, it was horrible. It stuck with me for months and months. And I got asked back there on Saturday, and I got redemption.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you do the talk to the pussy joke?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
closed with
all
it. It did a little better than it did tonight. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That always feels good to get a redemption in a room where
For
you
sure.
didn't do good before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it was
very
good.
nice,
Honestly, it was kind of the first time I did your room. I was like a little. I didn't really like the way the set went. And
You didn't like it so much?
No, and then the second time I came back, I felt like it was great.
Well, and speaking of the Thursday show, you're going to be here on the
24th.
4th of this month.
That's right. Yep.
That's right. 24th. We got a really good lineup that night.
Yeah, I
man.
can't wait.
Yeah, Lauren Dufault and Eugene Torres.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'm gonna stretch my legs on that one, Judd.
I'm not sure what that means.
I don't know either.
Well, Brian, man, I love it every time you're on the show here, dude. Like I tell everybody, you're one of the hardest working comedians I know, man.
Thank you.
Repetition, repetition. One more time for Brian Milligan.
Thank
man.
y'all very much.
Let him hear it. Brian Milligan.
Hell yeah.
Had a redemption set, he said. That's
Yeah.
good. Hell yeah. All right, folks, we're going to draw another name out of the bucket. How we feel out there? Still with us? All right, man. Okay, next comedian coming to the stage. That person goes by the name of Scott Orbany.
Yeah.
Scott Orbany. Let him hear it. Scott Orbany coming from the bar.
Scotty doesn't know.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Scott Orbany. I'm one chromosome away from being an albino, and I look like the evil twin brother of former Governor Rick Scott. How you doing? I know, right? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we Floridians, we will go out in massive numbers to support 2 items when it comes time to vote for approval, okay? 2 very important items. Now, you guys, you can show your support tonight by round of applause. The number 1 vote getter of all time in Florida history is medical marijuana. All right, very good. There you go. The number 2 vote getter of all time was gay marriage. Okay, yeah, so there you go. This is Florida, right? We got medical marijuana. We got gay marriage. If you can't vote for something putting support in your mouth, we ain't voting for it. I'm very proud to tell you that I'm a proud medical marijuana patient, card holder. Thank you very much. You have to understand something. I spent 10 years in the Navy, all right? 10 years in the Navy. I was on a submarine. I used to climb up and down ladders every day. I got really bad knees, right? I go to my doctor at the VA. He gives me these pills. He's like, take these pills, Scott, morning, afternoon, evening, 7 days a week, pill, pill, pill. 2 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, I got on medical marijuana, and I haven't had a pill since. Yeah, because I'm too fucking high to remember I put them. My knees are killing me, too. I gotta find them. Here's the thing, right? Back when I was in high school, I was real active in the whole research and development of marijuana, right? Mostly like cultivation and distribution. But the weed we got today, completely different. They didn't tell me that when I first got it. And they actually will make you sign paperwork that says, warning, the use of medical marijuana may alter your perception of both time and space. I say, what do I look like, Neil deGrasse Tyson? Let's put it in the bag, kid. It better alter my perception of time and space. Thank you, guys. That's all my time.
That's Scott Orbany.
Hey, 2 minutes on the money.
God damn, that was fast.
Yeah.
Scott Orbany. Well, Scott, it's nice to meet you finally.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. I see that we have a lot of mutual comedian friends, but I'd never met you until now. You're based out of Orlando?
I am. I've lived in Orlando since 1994. I've been doing comedy professionally for almost 10 years now.
Almost 10 years. Okay,
Yep.
I can tell, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Got some
much.
chops on stage. Very good, for sure. And let me just say, I fucking love your look. You're a handsome fucker. You are.
Special.
You are. You say, and you think you're albino. Look
Don't
at
hit
that.
on me, Judd. Don't
I
hit
mean,
on me.
really.
I know you got like Dr. Evil and Mini-Me here. Right?
Yeah. It's like before Jenny Craig,
Oh,
after
fuck
Jenny
it.
Craig.
Holy cow.
Losing those brownie points there.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing you say something like that. It's such a geriatric. Listen. Scott, you said 10 years you've been doing comedy, huh?
Yeah, just about 10 years. I started, in fact, in Carmen Vallone's class back there.
Oh, yeah, Carmen, yeah,
In
right.
case anybody's interested in taking comedy class, you can see him.
That's right.
And I took the class, and I loved it. I always kind of knew that I wanted to be a stand-up comedian. Like you guys, probably the first-timers, like you knew, like you always wanted to do this. Like this would be something that would be fun for you.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of fell into place for me, and I've been doing it ever since.
Nice. And you were in the Navy for how long again?
10 years. I was on a submarine, the USS Minneapolis St. Paul. I was during Desert Storm, probably before most of you were even born, probably. I feel like I'm old Vietnam veteran now.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah.
But I was very proud of that. We kicked ass out there for you. And after 10 years, I separated. I got out in Orlando, and I've been here ever since.
What do you do day to day in Orlando?
Masturbate a lot and try to write jokes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a comedian right there.
There you go. That's
Yes, sir.
That's a
Pornhub.
comedian.
That's my morning.
No, I get it, man, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, that was, I mean, again, 10 years, you can tell, man. I mean, you're like a real command on stage, man.
2 minutes is fast.
It is fast, and you got it right on the nose, man. 2 minutes.
Thank you, buddy.
That's a pro, dude. And I tell you, I'm going to be in touch with you, man. I'm glad I finally met you, because I'd like to get you on the Thursday show pretty
I would love
soon,
to.
man.
I would love to come out and do some more.
Definitely. All right, man. Well, thanks for being
Thanks,
here,
guys.
Scott.
Thanks, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Scott Orbany,
Appreciate it.
man. Let him hear it. Let him hear it.
Give it up for your host, everybody.
Except for that Jenny Craig comment.
He's got the body of the Geico Gecko. You know? He got that 15% insurance fucking
Right.
bill.
Can't believe you said that. You know, I'm sensitive. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. Y'all ready? Come on, man. Yeah. Next comedian coming to the stage goes by the name of Zach Lee. Zach Lee. Let him hear it. Zach Lee.
Hello, everybody. I haven't done comedy in a long time. Yeah. My uncle is a pharmacist. He's been a pharmacist for many years. I don't know if you know this, but pharmacists have to go to school for 8 years. That's as long as doctors. Did you know that? And then when they're finished, they work at a Walmart. It must be rough. I know why they have the looks on their faces. I'm going to continue to look at my notes. I think there are probably jobs that attract pedophiles. What do you think those jobs are? Throw one out. What was it? Teacher? Oh, that's dark. I was hoping for a little jokier, but that's fine. Ice cream man? How old are you? I think the obvious one is pediatric massage therapist. Those guys are, I don't know how they get their jobs. I think the bumper sticker should probably say check twice for semis, because if I hit a motorcycle, I'm going to be fine. I think we should probably be kinder to each other, nicer even. Dead silence. That's how every time I tell that joke, nobody has anything to say about it. But I do think we should be nicer to each other. And I think about it a lot. I think we should encourage each other, tell each other, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, guy. Whatever you got going on, keep doing it. So I was driving, over one of the causeways here, and I saw an overweight woman, and she was exercising. She had her pants on, and I was overwhelmed with the idea to encourage her. I wanted to tell her, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to accomplish all your goals, and you're going to feel great, and the people around you are going to feel great. So I slowed down my car, and I rolled down the window, and I said, "Faggot!" And then I drove away as fast as I could, because I'm not a good communicator, So, but my heart was in the right place, So, the next time someone calls you a faggot, just remember that their heart might be in the right place. They just can't say the words that they want to say.
Zach Lee, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it. Zach Lee. Zach, it's nice to meet you too, man. How you doing there?
How's it going?
Good, man. And you said you hadn't done stand-up in a while?
Yeah, I did last night at Beachside Retro. Was my first time in a couple of years.
Well, that wasn't very long ago. And before that, it's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
So what led to the hiatus in doing stand-up?
COVID. Everybody in this room that's getting on this stage is fucking disgusting. So I naturally was like,
So you were like, you went hard, huh?
Well, I did it during COVID for a little while, and I don't know if you remember, they people would have those condoms that they would put on the microphones, and that kind of freaked me out, just the act of it. And so
that's something that Verona would probably enjoy, I would imagine. Yeah.
So yeah.
So 2 years. So during COVID, you didn't do stand up.
Correct.
And how long had you done stand up before that?
A pretty long time. I don't know. People have their date, but I don't.
Like 10 years?
5 years, 6 years, something.
5 or 6 years. Okay. Nice. And where are you based out of?
Here.
You're Merritt Island?
No, Brevard. You want my address?
Yeah, exactly. The address. Okay, so Brevard County.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And so are you getting back into stand-up? Are you going to do that consistently now?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What are you? How are you weighing the options here, or
no,
what's your thought process?
If I want to go to a room, I go to a room.
Oh,
if I don't want to go to a room,
fair enough, Zach.
If I want to hang out on the couch and watch TV,
well, sure. Yeah. Right, you can do anything you want.
I can do anything I want.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Well, Zach, I got to tell you, I really liked your material. It made me laugh a lot. I think your personality in person's a little meaner and not as kind, but you on stage, you're just killing. I was loving the jokes. I think that the one thing that did throw me off was the whole. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna censor.
No, I know what you're gonna say.
Well,
he was talking. He saw a woman, and she was she had
her pants on. I really love that little tag. The unnecessary additional information, but made it extremely funny.
Thank you.
She
it
had
was
her pants
completely
on.
improvised.
And I love the Walmart. The Walmart's so great. I mean, just people working 8 years to work at a Walmart. I mean, or not working 8 years, going to school for 8 years. I thought that was really clever. I just really thought your material was really sharp, and you shouldn't have let COVID and your germophobia really keep you from your dream.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're really putting words in my mouth, but
have you had COVID yet?
I don't know. Probably, yeah.
Probably. You're particular about COVID, but you don't know if you've had it?
I didn't get tested, but I was sick once. I don't.
Okay,
that's COVID. That's COVID.
That's probably it.
Yep.
You look like you would be a good actor. You've got a good face for. Have you ever
Thank you.
pursued that or anything?
No, not at all.
Not like a leading man. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Okay, hey, you know, I take what I can get.
You look like, I mean, you have the
Like
face.
a chubby Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
For sure. Just a little bit of chub.
How many TV shows does that guy have?
That's very true.
He's got a lot.
I have a prediction though. Do you have an Android?
I have an iPhone.
Oh wow! I was
Yeah,
told you
is that
totally got
important
me.
to you?
No stereotypes. I'm just
What was like? What gave you the impression that I might have?
I just
an
felt
Android?
like this superiority of smartphone devices from you. I don't know. I get that. I had that vibe. But you know what? My friend's a Pixel user. I make fun of him too. It's fine. I think the iPhones are great. I'm a big Apple supporter.
I don't want to use the word bigot, but.
Well, how did your stand-up set at the open mic go last night?
It was great. There was 2 people there, and I performed the shit out of it. I don't
Nice.
know. It was fine. There weren't many people.
No, not many people.
Yeah.
Well, it's a better situation here, don't you
I
think?
got to bring my own beer, though, in a cooler. That was nice.
That's true.
Yeah.
You get to do that. Very good. Well, Zach, I'm glad you're here, man. And if you decide to get off the sofa sometime, I hope you come back.
Maybe I will.
Come on back anytime,
All right.
man.
Thank you.
Zach Lee, let him hear it. Zach Lee. Nice. All right.
Warm?
Yeah. That's right. Did you feel a little threatened by him? Or?
I don't know. I felt like I was aroused and threatened. It was weird.
That's all right. It's Florida. All right. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is... Oh, here she is again. Second week in a row. Breezy. Let her hear it.
Yeah.
Breezy. Breezy.
All right, the stand doesn't work, Judd. I just thought it was necessary to say I invited my mom to come to the show tonight, and she said she had better things to do. And it's weird because I'm more used to my dad not being there. Yeah, real typical of a black person. All of you that laughed are horrible people. No, but my dad has like a really good reason for not being in my life. He has 46 other kids. You guys didn't already understand that? Okay, guess I gotta break everything down. Yeah, he has like 46 other kids. Some he doesn't tell me about, so I'm just gonna assume the number is 46. I've met all of my stepmothers, half of my brothers, none of my sisters. I'm the only girl. The main reason why I wanted my mom to come tonight was so I could unapologetically curse for absolutely no reason. She also told me if I was going to get on stage tonight, I should probably let all of you know I am a good kid and I don't do drugs. Because I let her watch the comedy podcast last week and she heard me say I was smoking weed at the park. And I'm a teacher, so she had me drug tested because she's also my boss. Positive, everyone, positive, you know what I mean? Some of you may wonder why I'm wearing slippers. It's because I came here straight from work. I'm a teacher, said this last week. I can wear slippers to work because the kids aren't in school yet. But when they get to school, I have to wear like a straight jacket. Yeah, I think things get a little crazy when they actually get there. I got my own classroom this year. So I had to decorate it. I decorated it in white padding.
That's Breezy, folks. Let her hear it.
Yeah,
Breezy. Second time in a row on the show. Well, Breezy, I'm very happy to see you up here again. And I have to point out, because I didn't point out at the beginning of the show, you know I usually like to point this out at the beginning of the show. You are one of the members of the very famous group that comes here all the time. Usually there's 4 of you. Tonight there's only 2 of you, but you're a member of the Lesbians, aren't you?
Yes.
She's one of the Lesbians. Yay. That's right. I've had. Go ahead.
Every couple of months, we have like a retreat where all the lesbians come together around a campfire.
Yeah.
and we all explore different straps and dildos and things like that. So gotta learn some new techniques and stuff.
I think we have your material for next week.
All right.
That's amazing.
I actually almost got kicked out of the lesbians a couple weeks ago.
You almost got kicked out of the lesbians a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, because remember I told you last week.
Were you not gay enough?
I wasn't gay enough.
Damn.
It was JP's first time coming to the show.
Yes.
And I don't know, I got a little moist when he got here. I don't know.
Oh,
snap. So they were like, you're fangirling too much. They were like,
I turn them.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like, you're fangirling a little too much. So,
But no, Breezy, honestly, is my first time hearing you. I think you are so likable on stage. You have this likability bursting from you, and I think anyone that sees you is just instantly falling in love with you. I also thought your jokes are showed a lot of humility, but also got kind of vulnerable and kind of opened up like a window of like what life is like with Breezy, and I felt like I connected with you, and I really enjoyed everything that you said.
I surely hope you connect with me more, JP.
Yeah. Well, and again, this is only her second time doing stand-up. Second time. Keep that applause going for second time. Yeah.
Do you know how many teachers I wish smoked weed growing up? Oh my God.
Right. You know, it was funny when, was it Zach is up here and asking about what's a good job for a pedophile, and you were the one that said teacher.
Hold on. Wait.
That's a little awkward, ain't it?
She may see this episode, so.
Well, here the big question is, where are 2 of our 4 lesbians? Why aren't they here tonight?
One is in Canada.
Oh, okay.
The other brown one is in Canada. The
other brown one, yes.
And the white one, Caucasian. The Caucasian one. You know, they can't really like thrive without each other.
Sure.
So she felt like she couldn't come here.
Oh,
like she couldn't leave the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Boy, you lesbians
Well,
are
she'll know
hardcore.
it's recorded, so that's good.
Wow. Damn. So, Breezy, I'm very happy that you did stand up again. How'd you feel that went?
I took like a longer pause than I wanted to because I had more like I'm sitting there, I'm drinking a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, Jesus.
And literally things are just coming to my mind because I don't write anything down. I'm kind of like raw dogging it, no condom or anything.
Right, very nice.
You know,
Now I'm starting to
I
blush.
need one because I could always just like wash it or wipe it down or something.
Holy shit. She's very intimidating. Holy cow.
Speaking of micro penis, they come in all shapes and sizes. I'm just saying.
Oh, really?
Just saying. I can
What
switch
the
it
fuck
up.
you know about it?
I'm just because I only have to go to a store and get mine, Judd.
Oh, that's right. That's
So,
right.
Whatever I pick out is what you get.
That's it for the night.
Yeah.
I understand. It's weird the way she's looking at me. I feel real uncomfortable. And Breezy, we also found out last week, you told us that when you and the whole gaggle of lesbians come to the show, afterwards y'all go to the park and, like you said, smoke weed, and y'all talk shit about all of us.
Yes, we definitely do.
You do. You got anything particular y'all talked about after last week's show?
After last week, actually, we ended up having a powwow with some of the comedians that were already
Oh, you did?
up
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Nice. How did that go?
I mean, it was a little too straight for me.
I was going to say, fucking heteros, man, yeah.
Wasn't enough color, sparkles, anything like that. So,
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, you ought to just keep your own circle there and do your own thing.
Yeah.
That sounded weird when I said it like that. I'm sorry.
Judd, you're invited. So
I'm gonna come through at some point. That's for sure. Fucking get high with lesbians on a swing near the park. Fuck yeah, I'm in.
That's where the magic happens.
That's where the magic happens. Fuck, I'm intimidated.
I could see Judd kicking his legs with the joint in his mouth.
Sure.
Like, you know what, man?
Yeah, I got no problem. Yeah, like a bear in a circus, like I said. It's amazing. Well, Breezy, you should be very proud again. And like JP was saying, that's similar to what I said last week. You come up here and you're just yourself, and that's why people like it so much, man. Definitely. So write some of that stuff down, and maybe little tags on some of that stuff. But if you're doing good so far at the beginning, freewheeling, keep freewheeling and do it. I hope you come back again, my dear. Well, I know you'll be here out here at least, probably next week. You keep signing up as much as you want, all right?
I will, yeah.
Good to see you, Breezy. One more time for Breezy, man. Let her hear it. Let her hear it. One of our famous lesbians, Breezy.
I gotta ask, are those what are the Crocs or like the slipper? I think those are unique.
Hold on. The mic stand is taller than me. They're just random slippers that.
They look comfy.
My girlfriend made me wear them. She
Oh.
made me get a matching pair with her.
They look like a bunch of grenades.
That's literally what he said at the door. Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I feel
Well,
like a terrorist now, JP. Thanks.
yeah.
No, he's
Some
good.
Exciting
Can't go through TSA
lesbian
with
They're not
footwear.
going off.
Breezy, one more time, folks. Let her hear it, man. Yeah. Second time. You tell those other two lesbians they better fucking show up next week, all right? Good, all right. You notice that since I didn't mention the lesbians at the beginning, now that I'm mentioning them now, the audience is really tightening up.
Oh yeah. Well,
It sounds weird when someone like me is talking about lesbians, right? They're like, I'm like, lesbians, and they get angry. Loosen up, fuckers. That's what the lesbians are doing. All right. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name up. Here he is again, Kevin Jones.
Yeah.
Let Kevin Jones hear it, man. Kevin Jones.
I'm not comfortable handling these like this, so sorry about that, guys. I know everybody else before me was really, really, really comfortable, so sorry about that. No, I'm interested in conspiracy theories. You guys like those? I love them, fucking love them. Like the elites eating babies. That is awesome. You know, it's but it's weird because like. Millions of people buy silver from like Pat Robertson and drink it or put it on their forehead. But like every one of you guys should have like a baby on a rotisserie, you know, if it does what they say it does, right? It keeps you young. I would eat babies all day long if that shit really worked, you know? And then, another one, aliens, right? Somebody already talked about aliens. But believe it or not, swear to God, true story, I saw a spaceship last night. I'm not going to lie. It was in the sky. I filmed it, got it on tape, and it just disappeared in front of me. It was weird, but that did happen. And you know, recently they showed up in Vegas. Like, people saw them running around. And there's been other sightings a lot lately. I blame Fox News for that. The reason I blame them is because they fired Tucker Carlson. And I think he was keeping them at bay. Like, he would go on and he'd be like, there's aliens. They're coming across the border and by the millions. And, you know, they were probably receiving those signals in space, and they're parked back behind the moon or Mars or somewhere. They're like, dude, they're being attacked. We'll hold off. And then it'd be like, those aliens they're replacing everybody that's in the U.S. Then those guys, the aliens, wait a minute. Those aliens are body snatchers. Let's wait. We'll hold off. And then it doesn't happen anymore. And now they've landed, running around Las Vegas. Thank you.
Kevin Jones, folks. Let him hear it. Kevin Jones. Another guy from Alabama saying he saw an alien spacecraft. I saw it. It had lights.
It did. They were red.
They were red.
They were.
I feel like you're trying to signal them by jerking off that mic stand. You knock it off.
Yeah. They're going to come this way. Right.
Yeah, you reminded me a lot of Salty Aaron, but just not screaming. Like, that was like, I felt like that was like the same. Yeah, I felt
30% less sodium Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, I think somebody said something, or maybe I followed him like the first time I was here, I think, and I had to, let people. Yeah, I don't have that kind of energy.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I think I'm immune a little bit. Like if you do coke, smoke meth, whatever you do. Like, my mom done all that stuff in the womb. I just built a tolerance, and it's fucking still with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is there anything that gets you excited? Like a Salty Aaron level excited about anything?
I don't think so. Not like that. I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't think there is.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck
right.
I would say your delivery came off authentically concerning. You know what I mean? So I think you did a good job, like, delivering, like I'm looking at you like you're going through shit. You know what I mean? Like, and you really delivered that. You know?
Yeah.
That's a good, in a good way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
because,
through
like,
shit in
well,
a
you know,
good way, bro.
conspiracies.
You ever gone through shit in a good
I get
way?
paranoid too. I'm a conspiracy
some
guy
corn in
too.
there.
You know, I get all scared of all that stuff, and I feel like you're literally sitting here as like a PSA, just be like, guys, there's, you know, we got to bunker in, get a vault. You know,
There's babies on.
We got to
rotisseries.
get fucking
Yeah.
babies.
we gotta get some babies. We gotta
Right.
get.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. That was a little.
The elites are eating the babies. They're on rotisseries. That's what he said. Wow, I had no idea. You found out about this? How'd you find out about the elites and the babies? Where's
I don't
that?
know. I saw it on TV.
Illuminati.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well, honestly, I just like the rotisserie at Costco. Like that's what I like.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with what's it called? While they're
Chicken?
kidnapping all the kids, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What do you mean?
People and chicken don't taste the same.
Costco.
No, I don't know about Costco.
Costco rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, that's fine.
What do you mean? What happened to all the kids?
$5.
What are you talking about?
There was some guy, some kind of pizza place in Washington D.C.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Pizza
Did
Gate.
you
Yeah.
say Washington D.C.?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Say it again.
Man, that's how I talk.
I know. It's beautiful. You could just, bro, your whole set could just be reading different types of cheeses, and it would be hilarious. Provolone cheese,
Cheddar.
Jag.
So I do have two things with that. The one is like it saved my life one time.
Yeah?
My accent, yeah.
Talk about
so?
it.
Back in
cheese.
it was years ago, but I lived in Georgia and I called when I got home from work my power went out and I lived in the sticks, you know, so it wasn't getting turned back on. So I had to sit in one spot because I didn't have power, no Wi-Fi. The only spot I got service and call to get a hotel, and I called like one of those places that does them all, you know, and the lady was like from Minneapolis or something, and she couldn't understand me. I couldn't understand her. It took me like 30 minutes to tell her my credit card number.
Oh.
And as I left and I'm going, I watched the whole town get wiped out by a tornado. So
No shit.
yeah.
Boy,
So-
you are a country fucker, aren't you?
Yep.
Damn.
If that had been Jet Foxworthy I called, I'd have been at the hotel and been dead. So
Right. Tornadoes and babies on rotisseries. You were nothing but Alabama. I love it, dude. I love it.
Just one big natural disaster. you
Yeah,
know?
completely. Well, Kevin, I'm glad to have you back on the show again, man, and I hope you keep getting up and doing shows all over the place. You know you're welcome here anytime, man.
all right,
Come on
appreciate it.
back.
Thank you.
Kevin Jones, folks. Let him hear
Yeah.
it. Kevin Jones. Babies on rotisseries. That's fucking weird. Well, that's a crowd pleaser, isn't it? Foom, buttholes. All right. Next comedian coming to the stage, folks. That person's name is... Oh, here he comes again, folks. Smooth Bradley. Let's Smooth Bradley hear it. Smooth Bradley.
All right. It's great to see most of you here tonight. I sort of like people, but what I really don't like are strangers, like standing right next to me, standing behind me, watching me, waiting for me. And that is why I've retired from using urinals in public bathrooms. Yeah. I like using stalls now where I can just have some piss and quiet. When I'm in a stall, I can just contemplate things like, why is the word abbreviate so long? Most things that we abbreviate are like 3 syllables, like LOL, laugh out loud, BRB, be right back, SMH, shake my hand. But the word that's supposed to make those words shorter is 4 syllables? That doesn't make any sense. So no wonder we got kids wandering the streets eating detergent pods. And it's even worse if you use the word abbreviation. Hey, what's the abbreviation for shake my hand? I think we need to shorten the word abbreviate to like abbrev or something. Hey, yo, what's the abbrev for shake my hand? Now, some of you say, Smooth Bradley G, that's brilliant. And thank you for saying that, first of all. I'm not too humble to admit when I'm right. But in fact, last year I was induced into the Humility Hall of Fame. Now, you've probably never heard of the Humility Hall of Fame because they don't do a very good job of promoting their events or ceremonies. But there's an old saying that I just made up that says humility is contagious. And if you see somebody being super humble, then you'll want to be super humble. And then pretty soon everybody's being super humble. Well, that's something that I started, and I want to see that go viral on social media. So try being super humble. And so if you like that, Smash the like button, subscribe, turn on your dishwasher, shave your dog, paint your bathtub. That's all I got.
Smooth Bradley G, folks. Let him hear it. Smooth Bradley G.
Shake my hand.
SMH, right?
Shake my head.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's what that means.
I think my kids have been lying to me.
I think so, my guy. That's when like someone's disappointed. Shake my head. You know that fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Shake
I think
my
you
head,
just can't
right.
They'll be
shake
like,
my hand.
I hate you. Shake my hand.
I thought he did it as a joke. I thought it was funny though because it's also cute because you know you're a dad, right?
Oh, yes, I am.
And it's cute because like dads aren't like hip with all the cool things, and you gotta mess it up.
Sure.
So I thought you did it on purpose, but
Yeah,
I like
do.
that was a good accident.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
A happy accident all the way.
Well, Smooth Bradley G, this is your third or fourth time.
Third.
Third
Yep.
time on the show. And it's still fucking weird for me to call a grown man Smooth Bradley G. But that was your nickname in college, you told us.
Yeah, everything
and
was
you held
smooth.
on to it as an adult man, huh?
Yeah, how about that?
You did.
It's one of
Do
the good
all of your
things.
friends, like you live in the area, all your friends call you Smooth Bradley?
Some of them do.
Some of them do.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever said he looked like the evil villain, like a Die Hard movie or something like that?
Yeah.
I'm getting that vibe. I like it, but it's like no Bond villain, like you know, like super charismatic, but like you know, there's some mystery behind that.
I get that at Publix
I like it
sometimes.
I like it.
People-
At Publix.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I hang
I'm
out.
digging the vibe.
Yeah.
With a little mix of white nationalism with that haircut.
Sure.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Loosen up, fuckers. It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, Smooth Bradley, we found out about you before that you're a religious fellow.
Indeed.
You are. You
Yep.
go to church all the time?
Go to church all the time, play in the band.
Playing the band at
Oh,
church.
Yes. Yes, I do.
All right,
I'm a pretty good church guitarist.
Church guitarist.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Very, very nice. So
A lot of just
Yeah, I do that every
no
once in a
actual
while.
chords. Yeah.
right.
A little shredding.
Little shredding at church. Is that what you do?
I do.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll send you a video sometime.
I would like to see that.
Of the shredding.
What's that?
Of the shredding in church.
Of the shredding. Yeah.
Yes.
Just make sure it's not any fucking thing weird.
Right.
Yeah. Smooth Bradley, how'd you feel that went? This is you haven't been doing stand up very long. Felt like it went pretty
it was
good?
all right. Really, I'm not really here to do comedy. I'm just trying to get better at public speaking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I've got some funerals coming up.
Ah.
And so I just don't want to be awkward when I'm up there and talking in front of people.
Well, look, dude, if you can get a couple laughs at a funeral, you're doing something,
Well,
man.
I mean, there's a lot of people here that are kind of nervous, like at a funeral. Some people have been drinking, like at a funeral.
Sure.
And some people are here on a date, just like you would at a funeral.
Like at a funeral.
So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get better at talking in front of people. So
Very nice. Well, I
Yeah.
think you're pretty good at talking.
Funerals
in
are
front of
coming
people.
up.
Funerals coming up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I know some people.
You're gonna do some. You're gonna do some time there. Some
Yeah,
material?
There's gonna be a lot of SMH at the funerals.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
In both ways, shaking hands and shaking hands.
Yeah.
Right.
Indeed.
Very nice. So what's been going on with you the last couple weeks since we saw you last?
Well, I got some good news from the doctor.
Okay.
It turns out I've been diagnosed with what is it? It's clinical optimism, and it's just going to keep getting better. Right?
Fuck yeah.
It's
dude.
exciting.
Wah, wah. Fucking dad joke right there,
Yes.
dude. And you're here with your daughter tonight. She's here, so that's
Yep.
perfect timing right there.
Hey, don't hate, abbreviate.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Damn.
That was bad. Are you a dad?
Yes.
Okay,
Of
of course.
Sometimes.
It showed.
Sometimes.
It
You
depends.
paying child support? Is that what that means?
You did a good job.
Don't make it about me now, JP.
Well, Smooth Bradley, you did it again, man, and I love it every time you're on the show, man. You've got a great personality. People like listening to you. You do clean comedy, which is a little tough at times, but you got laughs, man, as you always do.
Thank you.
Should be pretty happy with that, man.
All right.
Come
I
on
will
back
be.
anytime, dude. Smooth Bradley G, folks. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. Smooth Bradley G. We think we have a little palate cleanser. Our buddy Robbie King maybe plays a little something right there.
Sure.
What do you think, Robbie?
Tear it up.
Let's hear Robbie King. That's Robbie King right there, man. Let him hear it. Robbie King. All that blues, all that soul for a white guy. So talented.
I don't know.
Love it, man. Love it. Love it. All right, folks. We're going to press on. How you feel? Next comedian, y'all ready? All right, man. Next comedian coming to the stage. Up here he is again, folks. Please welcome Connor Phillips. Connor Phillips. Let him hear it.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? So I'm a curious person by nature, and I ended up in one of my Google black hole searches the other night and ended up on hush money payments. And it turns out that they're not illegal if you are not paying to cover up a crime. So I'm going to use that in court next Thursday. Your Honor, I did not pay her for sex. I paid her to not tell anybody. I didn't know she was a prostitute. She just looks like she has a big mouth. So based on that, you can probably tell that I'm single, currently going through a separation. Don't be sorry, she's not either. But we were just so opposite on everything. I mean, even like colors. Like white is my favorite color. Her favorite color is black, guys. But even like on diet, like she's a personal trainer, counts her calories and all of that. My idea of healthy eating is tossing salads, which just nobody. But I do have 2 kids. I have 2 beautiful daughters, but parenting is really difficult. You know, I remember when we were potty training my first daughter. In that process, I got a Shih Tzu, and I got that Shih Tzu trained in 3 weeks. It took 17 months with my daughter. I kept thinking, at what point do I get to rub her face in this? But it's funny now because my 2.5-year-old is potty training, and so my dog Max gets involved. I'd be like, baby girl, it's time to go potty, and they both jump up and runs outside. He helps. It's great. I got to get her to quit shitting in the lawn, though. That's all I got.
That's Connor Phillips, folks. Nice job, man. How'd you feel about that?
Pretty decent. I thought of it on the way up, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I love that line. Her favorite color is black guys. That's fucking hilarious.
The delivery was spot on.
It
That's
was.
why
It
it
was
was
perfect.
such good delivery.
My FICO was only holding out so long.
It was better before you said that. No, man, that was funny stuff, man. Have you done stand-up since the last time you were here?
No. My
you
kids
haven't?
were sick, and so I just didn't get out to them.
Your kids were
last week.
sick.
Yeah.
What did they have? COVID?
I hope not.
No?
But they're both good now, so we're just going to pretend like everything's on the up.
Oh, okay, good. Well, they're alive, so you've
Yeah,
won.
exactly.
That's good.
Yeah, they're doing well now, but they were sick during the week. So.
Very nice, very nice. So what's been going on in the, I just love to mention every time because I know you just, in my mind, you don't look like it, but you're a financial planner in your day job.
Right, yep.
I mean, doesn't he just look like he'd be wearing like flannel and doing blow in the corner?
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. That's what you can't tell your clients about now.
Right, that's right.
That was the previous career.
You look like a young old person, though. It's great. You got an old young body.
Well, I'm kind of tired of supporting everybody, so I'm kind of going for like the cougar side now.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you
like,
are?
Hey, look, I can wear white shoes too. So.
How old a fella are you?
42.
40.
Yeah, 42.
42.
43.
43.
There you go. I just turned 43. So.
All right,
Oh,
very
happy
good.
birthday, yeah.
So you're looking for a cougar? What age range you talking here?
I don't know. With money.
With money.
Well, he's a
I mean,
financial.
I'm not looking for
planner.
like a Harold and Maude situation, but you know, it'd be nice to have some money coming in on this side too. So
That's even old for your age. That reference. I mean, I
Harold
know
and
it.
Maude
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I read that book.
Okay, very nice.
I
very
think you
nice.
got a great style though. You look like a the Backstreet Boy, like now.
The Backstreet Boy now.
That's fair.
Yeah, very good. And remind people, how long have you been doing comedy?
Since December.
Since December. That's it. Round of applause for him, man.
Fuck yeah. That's amazing.
Appreciate it.
Well, and crazy good stage presence for only having done it since December.
I
man.
appreciate it. I'm terrified every time I'm up here.
You
so-
are?
Oh yeah, terrified.
Doesn't look like you're up here pretty casual.
yeah.
Like people can't really tell.
Yeah, I would dance up here if it was appropriate.
Oh, yeah, well.
Do a little boogie. What the fuck? All right. Sorry I asked.
I told you, Backstreet Boy.
Yeah, it was a Backstreet
that's
Boys
scary.
move. It was.
I want to reach for my phone and call 911 when you do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Wow, that was very impressive. I'd
Yeah.
probably pull a hamstring if I did
know.
that.
I'll walk it
Fantastic. And your white skinny jeans. You look great, dude.
I appreciate that.
That is impressive.
Thanks.
All white, and now you have a logo on your hat this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You usually just have white hats
Yeah.
or black hats or
It says Girl Dad. So,
Girl Dad.
yeah.
Oh, that's what it says. Oh. No, I'm fucking with you, dude. I'm fucking with you. Well, Connor Phillips, man, I mean, you've done good on this show each time you've been here, man.
I
Crazy
appreciate
confidence. Nobody knows that you're freaking out inside, man.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it, dude. I hope you keep on coming back.
All right, I
man.
appreciate that. Thank you.
One more time, Connor Phillips, man. Let him hear it. Connor Phillips.
I was just gonna bring up real quick the girl dad hat. Super cute, but it's so funny that you just changed the word girl to boy dad hat. It just doesn't sound right.
No, it's weird. That would definitely be weird. Except in your basement. All right.
Yeah, it's like a veteran hat. You can't wear that if you don't have daughters. You know, it's just strange.
If you walk around
Stolen
boy
valor.
dad,
Yeah.
people are like, this fucking guy. Yeah. All right, folks. Next comedian coming to the stage. That person's name is, here he comes, Aaron Camino. Let Aaron Camino hear it.
Oh man, I'm excited to be here. So I am a manager, surprising to a lot of people here, and I had a set. I'm gonna change it a little bit. I'm here to talk about Raphael, what a great an employee is. Always on time, never late, crushing monthly sales goals. You know, I was in my boss's office. And I'm like, hey, I think we need to let Raphael go. And my boss is like, we need the diversity. So we kept him. Anyway, so speaking about being a boss, I love being a boss. I can't do whatever I want, but I do get to travel a lot. I was recently in New York this past weekend, and I've noticed something about flights which I really don't get. I don't trust people who fly first class on budget flights. Okay, think about this, okay? It's got to be those once every year type of people that only go on vacation once a year. They don't know what they're getting into. You always see them coming because they have like a Make-A-Wish Foundation shirt on. Before they get to the gate, they're skipping, and then they show up and they're so disappointed. There's like, you get on the plane and they're like, here's 6 centimeters of extra space in a child's booster seat. You know, yeah, it's insane. Also, I was in the airport and I saw something that kind of threw me off. I saw a black cowboy, and I went up to him and I started talking to him because I just had to know, what is your story? That's a national treasure almost. And I asked him, I was like, hey, do you need a job? Thank you.
Aaron Camino, folks. Let him hear it.
Yeah.
Come on, Aaron Camino.
Was Raphael the black cowboy?
I mean, he could be. I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna say both cliffhangers,
He
man.
is from Texas.
So, he's from Texas?
I think that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
he
that's
said.
right. El Paso. That's
El
right.
Paso, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much northern Mexico, but right.
Yeah.
Aaron, this is the third iteration of your name that you've filled out here.
I meant to put Aaron Paul. Got nervous. Put my last
first
name.
time was Cave Baby, as we said before.
Yeah.
Then it was Aaron Paul. Now it's Aaron Camino.
Camino, like
Camino.
like Domino.
Okay, well, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I
Camino like
mispronounced it.
Domino.
Are you running from the law?
I have, yes.
You have. You were. Why
Yeah.
did you run from the law? What'd you do?
You know,
I don't know. I would love for you to tell me.
like when you're at a party and you're like 19, you come from a conservative family and cops show up, run!
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right. You're from a conservative family because, as you said,
oh my gosh, yeah,
you were. You told us last
you guys
week.
have no idea.
You were in a cult.
Yes.
That was called the Glory Barn.
Yeah.
That was the name of his cult.
Yeah, yeah. It was nuts.
That's
It was
amazing.
nuts, yeah.
So, Aaron, I'm curious. You were a manager. What is it that you were managing? What kind of company?
Can I plug it?
Well, I mean,
yeah. I mean, we sell mobile homes. Yeah. We sell
mobile homes. Okay,
yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Raphael's a good salesman.
He's doing good. Yeah.
You mentioned that he's on time all the time, breaking the
Always on
stereotype,
time.
Raphael. Good job, man.
Yeah, he's crazy on time.
Crazy on time.
It's nuts.
How long have you been in that industry?
I've been there for about 2 years. Last year I was employee of the year. So.
Oh, very nice.
That's why I'm a manager.
That's why you're manager
the most
now.
Sales in a year.
The most sales in a year. Well, you're a nice fella. I can see that. Personable with people.
Yeah. That's great. I like helping people get into homes they can't afford.
Yeah, man. Very good.
Yeah.
Sure.
I love sinking people into
single wides, double wides.
Yeah, very nice. What's the biggest seller out there?
Oh gosh, we got a small guy, about $30,000, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
2-bedroom,
Not for
1 bath?
Florida though.
Why not?
They don't make it for Florida.
Oh.
It's for the poorer areas, Indiana,
I gotcha.
Ohio.
Just
Michigan.
blow it over, huh?
Yeah.
I got you.
Anyway.
You guys do like RVs too?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
We don't.
It's manufactured.
I'm shopping around. So.
Yeah.
Wow, very nice. A very good premise that you said was the people in first class on budget flights.
Yeah.
That's a really good premise, dude. I've never heard
Thank
that
you.
before.
I've been thinking about that for about a year.
Yeah, about a year?
Yeah, every time I get on the flight, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, usually you can tell first class or first time flyers or when they only shoot. I'm messing up this joke.
Well, it doesn't have to be a joke. You can just talk like a normal person.
I mean, okay. No, it's funny because I always you can tell because they have like a brand new Harley Davidson shirt on.
Okay.
Usually, I don't know. It's like that's a premise is for people that only vacation like once.
Right, I got it. A nice Harley Davidson shirt.
Nice, some
hookah necklace.
Hard Rock
Yeah.
in the
Hard
location.
Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock, yeah. Hard Rock.
That's
a big one.
Very
Yeah.
nice,
It's better.
clean, fresh shirt.
People collect them, you know. They
Yeah,
like to-
yeah.
Well, no, that's a really good premise. I feel like you can really dive into that and get some good
Yeah.
jokes out of that, man, for sure.
Yeah.
And you got 1 week to use it, or else we get it. That's one part
That's
of the
how it
rule
works.
of comedy.
That's how
so.
it works.
All right.
Yeah. Well, Aaron, I tell you what, man, you've become one of my favorite people on this show. You're so likable.
I appreciate it.
And even though you could be a serial killer, but you're so... But very likable, man, and the audiences here enjoy it every time you're here, man. So
Yeah.
I hope you keep on coming back, dude.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I do like black people.
Okay. Aaron Comino, man, let him hear it. That makes Raphael feel a lot better, huh?
Yeah.
All right, folks, just a few more left. How we feeling out there? All right, man. All right, next comedian coming to the stage. Oh, he's also back again. Start clapping for Connor White. Connor White. Connor White. Keep it going until he gets to the stage.
So last week I just celebrated my 7th month of being sober. Clap if you want. And with that, I'm also a runner, so I decided, what perfect way to celebrate 7 months of being sober than doing a half marathon time trial for a half marathon I'm running in October. I wanted to kill myself after halfway through because I stopped at like 9.5, and I'm like, once I got to 5.5, I'm like, fuck this, I'm done. Called my, I live at home, so I called my mom. She's like, do you need a ride? I'm like, yeah, get me the fuck home now. She's like, where are you? I'm like, I'm over the bridge on the way home. She's like, okay. And I'm like, I am never doing that shit again. She's like, why? And I'm like, I haven't run in a goddamn month. That shit's not happening again. And so like, I get home, and she's like, oh, are you hungry? I'm like, no, I'm going the fuck to bed, actually. I didn't wake up till 10:30, and I was like, oh, nothing's open. Wawa is. awesome. I get there. They're like, sorry, we're not serving food anymore. I was like, I just wasted a half hour of my fucking life to drive here to get food. Thank you. Now to drive home and sulk and drink another mango just and hope I don't shit myself in the morning. Thank you. And also while I was on, this is actually pretty funny to me. While I was on that run, side story. Growing up, I was a huge Crocodile Hunter fan, and I hear like this like grunting and shit from like gators or whatever, and so I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I'm like, part of me is like, kind of want to fight this gator. And then quarter mile of the way down, I'm like, I hear another one. I'm like, all right, next one I hear, I'm fighting these fucking gators. I don't give a shit what happens. If I die, I die. I fight when I fight when. I really don't care. And that's really all I got right now.
Connor White, folks.
Yeah.
Connor, it's good to see you again as always, man.
You too. Let me tell you. Those you know those road bridges you casually cross? Those are a son of a bitch to run over.
Oh, like the causeways?
Yeah.
Oh, you were running over those?
Yeah.
Are you still doing material, or can we talk now?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm fucking with you, dude. I'm fucking with you. Connor, remind the people, how many times have you done stand-up, including
this
today?
This is my fifth time.
Fifth time doing stand-up, folks. Come on. Yeah.
I was on for the ride. I'll be honest with you. We went from being sober to running to getting Wawa and getting fucked at the Wawa and then wanting to kill a gator. I'm like, man, this is just a lot that's going on right now.
I mean, I could have turned it way darker real quick.
Oh
but
no,
I'm like, that's not happening.
It was just.
I walked in. I'm like, that's jokes, and that story's not happening.
It was just very eventful. I found it very eventful, and I like events, and I think that you provided a ton of events. Of stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I felt like it reminded me of like when I was in high school and a friend was telling me a story really quick. He was like, I was like, ooh, and the gator was like, you know, it had that quick vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I can't believe Wawa stopped serving food at 10:30. Like, what the hell? They just shutting off.
I mean,
like
I was just way too tired to even want to order food. I'm like, I'm just gonna say
It does take a while to go to the kiosk thing, and you're like, oh, what do I want to get?
And I was already like tired as shit, so I'm like,
well, you ran so much.
I walked half of it.
Oh, you walked? Well, you know what? They don't need to know that.
Yeah.
I believe in you. 7 months sober. That's pretty awesome, though.
Yeah.
Man. I really think
Yeah,
that's
clap it up
Hell
for that
yeah.
again. That's fucking awesome, bro. Fantastic.
It's all because alcohol mixed with short temper doesn't really mix well.
You got a short temper?
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Well, you're a short fella.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm sorry. Don't get upset. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
great
sorry.
coming from the Wish version of the Michelin Man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Michelin Man.
Michelin Man. Jesus. Connor White, you're never coming back here again. So you used to have a bad temper on the booze, huh?
Yeah.
What did you drink? You're a beer drinker before?
Yeah, I was a beer drinker.
Beer drinker. So what would happen? Just anything could go on?
I mean, like
and you
I
get
was
pissed
like
off?
one of three people. I was either the quiet one in the corner,
Right.
the jokester, or I wanted to fight anybody. And
okay.
when I was with my friends, I was all of those three people combined.
You were. Yep.
And the last time I heavily drank was at my aunt's wedding, and I was like, I'm just gonna be quiet.
And you were quiet?
Yeah.
You didn't fight any relatives or anything?
No, I mean,
Self-control. That's good.
Yeah. So when was the last time you got into a fight because you were drinking? Well, 7 months ago?
Never. No. Me and my cousin had a tussle at a casino, actually.
Oh.
Where I went to punch him and he like put me in a chokehold.
Very
It's the same cousin
Caucasian.
that put
I like that.
the metal detector to my head too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, people who were here before are the ones who are here that don't know. You've got a titanium plate in your head.
Yeah.
From something you had when you were a child.
Yeah.
I do have a question though about
What's up?
that from before. When you took your hat off and showed people, you have a shaved head, but it looks like you have a full head of hair.
No.
Oh, you don't?
That's a receding hairline.
Oh, it's a receding. Well, you're preaching to the choir.
Like the top, like the sides will grow in. The top will not.
Yeah, that's what I got. It's the Dumbo or Bozo thing. I got
it's
that.
It's the horseshoe.
The horseshoe.
And even like my boss who cuts my hair, she goes, "No one looks good with the horseshoe." I'm like, then that's why you're shaving my head.
Oh, right. Your boss cuts your hair?
Yeah.
What kind of situation is that?
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
Your boss at work. You're a landscaper, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So your boss is a woman at the landscape company.
Yeah.
And was she just got some
She good with the weed whacker?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
She's got some clippers out in the garage, and before y'all head out, you get a haircut.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's a benefit right
She
there.
would cut her hair during our lunch break, so it was awesome.
Wow. Amazing. I've never heard of anything
Aaron,
like
you
that.
got to start cutting hair now.
Yeah, no shit. Well, maybe not Raphael's. You'd have to learn specific how to do that. But no offense, Raphael. Wow, that's impressive. Your boss is cutting your hair at the landscaping job.
Yeah.
When was the last time she cut your hair?
Oh shit. A couple weeks ago, I think.
A couple weeks ago, she'd use a razor or just electrical shaver?
She used my electric razor.
Your electric
that I
razor.
don't use.
Right. What kind of? How is your boss? That woman? Is she a nice lady or is she hardcore? Or, yeah.
She's nice.
And
Unless you piss her off.
Unless you piss her off.
Yeah. Like every other boss.
Okay. Well.
Like most people. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But she owns her own landscape company.
She doesn't own it. She's just like my higher up.
Okay. Boy, I bet she's a tough ass, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. Nice. Well, Connor, man, I'm glad. Listen, I got to say again, like I did last time, man. Like every time you're here, you get way more confidence on stage, dude.
Yeah,
You're
I finally
standing there like
finally took the mic off the stage, like I posted on Instagram.
took the mic out of the stand, right? You were very casual, delivering the jokes. You should be happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, I hope you keep working at it and come on back anytime,
Absolutely.
dude. Glad to see you again, man. It's Connor White, folks. Let him hear it. Connor White. All right, just two more, folks. How we feeling out there? All right. Next comedian coming to the stage is one of our buddies. He's been here a few times before. Start clapping for Uncle Tony. Let him hear it. Uncle Tony.
Putting some stink on it, ain't you? That's dirty. Hey, I don't know what that means. I think that's jazz talk, though, right? All right, cool. I'm down. I can't stay long. I got the kids in the car, just so you know. It's a little hot out there, I guess. They're downstairs listening to a podcast about like fleas and Lyme disease. It's like TikTok or something. I don't know if you guys heard of this. I don't know what they're doing. We stopped at Dunkin' Donuts on the way here. I went inside to get a coffee and 5 midgets came walking in, man. 5. They ordered munchkin. They ordered munchkin. I was waiting for them to go, we represent the donut holes, the donut, you know, something like that. They didn't do that. That was all in my head. Whew, a little high. You guys heard of that cocaine bear or whatever the hell that shit is? Cocaine bear? Now follow me here. Not too long ago, maybe a week ago, a bunch of marijuana washed up on shore over here on the beach or whatever, just loose and it buds everywhere, you know, what a dream. And I was thinking, what's worse than cocaine bear, right? You'd say cocaine shark. No, it doesn't give you the munchies. Weed does, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have been in that water with the sharks, I got the margarita, you know, swimming in circles and shit, like, I'm so high, oh my God. I think about random shit like that, I'm sorry. I think about getting high. You know, when I'm high, sometimes I think about weird shit. Like, if I'm getting high and my dogs are around, I like to portray like I'm a player, like a pimp, and make the Pringles like I'm making it rain, you know? Like, yeah, we're having a good time, you know, me and my dogs and stuff. That's stupid, I'm sorry. I think about, like, Colorado. They got all that weed thing been going on forever. They don't got, like, Build-A-Bear. They got Build-A-Bong, you know what I mean? They got people eating all kind of weed, you know, gourmet shit, but all that goes in the landfill. You know, you got seagulls eating that. You got seagulls there getting high in the landfills, flying in circles, all high and shit. Anyways, that's some new shit.
That's Uncle Tony right there, folks.
Yeah!
Uncle Tony. I love the midget joke.
Thank you. I feel weird saying the word, you know, especially, I don't know.
What, around short people?
Yeah, I don't know what's another word, like vertically challenged or, you know.
They say it is the N-word of little people.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
It's tough.
Like they're going to jump me maybe downstairs, you know. Got to have the
bunch
kids
of
help me.
squeaky bats outside.
I think your act out, like, it's just, your act outs are really good, like your impersonations and stuff. So it's like, as offended as I was.
Oh, no.
I was just all cured by that glorious Munchkin donut hole jingle that you did.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, Uncle Tony, you're out of Orlando, right?
Out of Orlando, drive all the way here in my chitty chitty bang bang, you know, I make it here.
All right, how'd the car do?
It's okay, I guess.
Right. Nothing overheated. You got here in time.
The kids might be overheating right now. I don't know.
Oh, okay, right. That's true. That's true. So what else been going on? You were here last week, weren't you?
No, the week before.
Or 2 weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
What's been going on the last couple weeks?
Just trying out a bunch of open mics soberly, believe it or not.
Oh, a new wrinkle in your
that
act,
route,
huh?
yeah, and it's been going a little better that way.
Well,
So I'm getting more shows. I'm like, oh, I'll be damned. I wish somebody would have told me. No.
Right. Did you drink tonight to do a set?
I had one beer.
One beer?
Compared to like 8.
I was going to say, that's pretty good for you. That's pretty good for you.
So I remembered some stuff. Easierly.
Well, maybe you drank more than you're saying, huh?
No, but the edibles are kicking in.
Oh, the edibles. That's different. Well, man, yeah, definitely your set was a lot clearer than like the last time. I don't know if clear is the word. You were a little all over the place last time, but yeah, you had a lot of jokes, a lot of laughs in this one, man. That felt pretty good, didn't it? Yes, sir. Thank you. Cool deal, man. Well, Uncle Tony, you're welcome here anytime, dude. Thank you so much. Come on back anytime, man.
Woo!
Uncle Tony, let him hear it, man. Uncle Tony. All right, folks. Literally just 2 more people. Next comedian coming to the stage. He's been here before. Start clapping for Gabriel S., man. Let Gabriel S. hear it. Gabriel S.
What's up, everybody? Doesn't Joe Biden look like Clint Eastwood taking a shit while staring into the sun? Like, seriously, you guys want four more years of him? I'm sure he does, of life. Like, we got too many old fucking people in office. We got Mitch McConnell, whose batteries fucking broke the other day. I'm almost convinced he just shit his depends. What about this fat guy who's running Corpus Christi? That guy. Yeah, would you want to see him just eating his way through the polls? That's Sonic. He's fat. If we thought we had a high chance of seeing a president die in office, I'm sure old Butterball fucking Christie will up the stakes. But yeah, a lot of people don't want DeSantis because of the whole anti-woke thing, and I mean, can you really blame him? Everything's almost woke now. Cartoons, everything from cereal. 2 years ago, Kellogg's came out with an all-together LGBTQ plus elemental P. I don't know. I can't. That shit gets updated more than the iPhone. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody or whatever. But it was really cool though. The cereal is actually really good. Instead of fruity or chocolate, it turns your milk into cum. Thank you. That's all I got.
Gabriel S., folks.
I tasted those jokes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh.
Salty.
Right across your chin. I know, it's crazy. Wow. Damn. Well, Gabriel, good to see you again, man. This is your second time on the show, right?
Yes.
Second time, and remind the people how long you've been doing comedy?
This is now my fourth time on stage. I went to Grumpy's. Their open mic at Grumpy's out in Orlando 2 weeks ago. They had the little open mic competition, and I guess based on by the reaction of the crowd tonight, they wouldn't believe that I actually won.
You won it?
Yes.
Well, congratulations.
Dude.
4 weeks.
Nice.
4 times.
And this tonight is your 4th time doing stand-up.
Yes.
Another round of applause for him,
Yeah, that's
man.
awesome.
Come on. Wow. I love a good Biden joke. That was funny. That's good. I mean, it's kind of easy, but, there's plenty to say there. And Chris Christie, that fat fucker, huh? Is that his name?
Oh, I think his name is Corpus Christi. That's what I call it because it's the name of a city.
You know what's interesting about him? As fat as he is, he had the lap band surgery. He busted through the lap band.
I couldn't tell.
He did, and he got fat again.
Damn.
That's commitment. That's
That is commitment.
That's amazing.
Food's too good.
Right. Do you keep up with politics?
No, I don't. That's all I got. And it's just to me, it's stupid.
It's stupid. It is kind of stupid. Right.
So yeah, what I was gonna bring up is though, like with the Grumpies and you winning, I would say that when you choose material like that is political, it's definitely could be a home run or a miss though. So that's type of the juggle that you're gonna be having with that. So I can see that you might have a room at Grumpies that's like completely on board with all the political stuff too. So I can see how that could work too.
And like I said, I've said it before to my friends. Like if there have been times if I bomb or nobody laughs, to me that's funny to me. It's like it's just the dead silence. It's funny.
Right.
I just want to make the silence make them more uncomfortable than it does me.
Right. Well, that's how to.
That way works. I mean,
yeah. That's how to please an audience, Gabriel.
Yep.
No. That's amazing. And you're out of Orlando? Remind me.
Yes, I was born in Orlando. Yeah, I've been living in Melbourne for a year now.
Oh, okay. And why'd you move to Melbourne from Orlando?
Well, my best friend lives here, so I was just trying to try out something new. Live by the beach.
Oh, okay.
Try it out.
Very nice. And what do you do day to day?
Oh, I work at the hospital. I clean up after dead people typically.
That's right. That's right. We talked about this before.
But in the grand scheme of things, if no one dies, they'll have me go do something else, which kind of fucking pissed me off. They put me in the Baker Act section today, and I did not like that.
Crazy
I didn't
people.
appreciate that shit.
You like to stick with the dead people, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I can understand that. They don't
course.
talk back.
Exactly.
Wow.
Not the live jittery ones.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
I clean dead people.
Literally, I'm walking by and I heard something that sounded like a cat, and I kept getting closer and closer and closer to the room, and this lady's sitting in her bed and she's looking over, and I just hear help, 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 help. I'm not even kidding. She's help, help for over and over. I'm looking at the nurses going, "You bitches hear this? Like seriously, like, somebody help her. Get her to shut up.
Did anybody
Cut her
help
oxygen? Nothing.
Nothing.
I was gonna myself.
Yeah.
Well, then you wouldn't have to do the Baker Act. You probably walk by people that are about to die.
Yeah, I was like, give me something to do. I'll clean her up. Good. Let me.
Exactly. Pull
me
the
out of here. Overtime. You get overtime.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just pull the plug and take her to your section of the hospital, right?
Yep.
Nice. Well, Gabriel, I don't mean to cut you short, man, but we got one more left, and I'm glad you were here.
Absolutely.
You apparently put your name in the cardboard box instead of the bucket. That's what I just found out. That's fucking weird.
I handed it to him.
You handed it? It's fucking Brian's fault, goddamn
Brian.
it. Well, I'm glad we got you up here, man. Come on back anytime, Gabriel.
Thank you.
Gabriel is, folks. All right, folks, our final committee. How y'all feeling out there? Final committee. You guys ready? All right, man. Our final comedian coming to the stage. This guy's a headlining comedian. He tours all over the place. You might have seen him on Last Comic Standing. He's out of Orlando. Funny dude. Start clapping right now for Carmen Balone, man. Let him hear it.
Yeah.
Carmen Balone.
Come on.
Sit around. Hi, guys. Hey, buddy. Thanks for being
How's
the
it
only
going?
person on the panel clapping, guys.
I was just looking at the camera floating around. I got distracted by that.
It's stolen. It's stolen. I lost it. It's gone. It was a good idea, but it's been stolen. All right. Hi, everybody. Hey. I want to try something different. Can I have mood music by any chance? I want to try to deliver one of my bits with a little mood music. Yeah. I like this. I'm a dad to a dog. He's a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel named Oslo. Oslo is the capital of Norway. Never heard a dog named Oslo before? I liked the name, so I gave him the name Oslo. Didn't realize how closely sounds to asshole. Sounds so closely to asshole, he actually responds if I call him asshole. So I'll mess with people at the dog park and be like, asshole, come on, we gotta go, let's go, asshole! One dog. One dog breaks off from the pack, comes loyally jotting over to me, and I see people look up from their cell phones. They're like, "What's your dog's name?" And I hit him with, "It's the capital of Norway." I said, "Oh shit. I didn't realize the capital of Norway was asshole." He's a smart dog. Told him to sit, and he shit. That's not bad. One letter off. My past 2 minutes, I don't even know.
Carmen Balone,
I'm
folks.
having fun.
Let him hear it, man. Carmen Balone.
Shout out to this guy. Yo,
And Robbie King right there.
What's your Cash App? We got to tip you through Cash App. Right here. Pull out that QR code. I got you, bro.
Well,
Hi,
Carmen,
guys.
it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
And, we've only met in person, I think, once before.
Correct.
Once before, and I've been trying to get you on the Thursday show, and you're always busy.
Always busy.
Always busy. I'm starting to get offended. You're a busy fella, man. I see it.
I finally had a Monday, the 2 days of the week that I have stuff going on. Monday and Thursday is when this guy's got stuff going on.
Shit, man.
I'm like, man, I got to come out there. And JP, shout out to JP. He's like, I'm on the panel. I had the Monday off. I'm like, I'm going.
Yeah. Nice, man.
yeah.
I'm glad you made it, dude.
Yeah, thanks.
Definitely. So, what's been going on in the stand-up world? I mean, you're very involved in it out of Orlando.
Yeah, I stopped paying attention. There's so much drama. When you pay attention to I don't even know how to answer that. What's going on? That's like you just asked me what's going on at high school. I'm like, well, Brad's sleeping with Chad, and
Well, right.
you know,
That's
what I
what
mean?
I was looking
I don't know
for.
where to. Yeah.
Well, I figured if anybody has it, you have your thumb on the pulse of what's going on in Orlando.
I guess
that's where I was going with.
Yeah, a little bit. I try.
Right.
I've. That just means I haven't like blown up yet. Is what that means.
Oh.
Like, man, you know everybody. Yeah, I'm local. Okay.
A lot of
Come over here, get shit on over here.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
A lot of drama over there in Orlando. A lot of drama, huh?
So check out the Facebook group, All New Orlando Comedy Scene, if you want to see the drama.
Oh my God.
A lot of drama. Well, pretty much any comedy scene has drama, right? I mean,
Yeah, people in general have drama.
that's true.
Look, you can see it right here. They're talking amongst themselves. There's drama. Move your table.
There's drama.
That's where they sat me. There's drama right here.
That's true. Well, I started in Houston. There's always drama in the comedy scene in Houston. I think that's just the way it is everywhere.
Yeah.
So you've detached yourself from it.
I'm trying to detach myself.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that working out pretty good?
I don't know. I haven't been on my phone as much.
You don't give a shit about it.
Yeah. It's I did the ships and I was like, fuck this phone. Like,
you're working on the ships now?
Yeah.
How's
I did a
that
month.
going?
I did a month.
A straight month?
A straight month.
Oh, Jesus. How was that?
It drives you cuckoo.
It does.
Yeah, but it looks great on Instagram.
Oh, sure, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing about doing the ships, I mean, you've got like a full house each time you perform, right?
Yeah, hundreds of people.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And how many shows do you do a week on there?
Buffets and everything.
Oh, yeah.
How many shows do you do?
We did like between 5 or 6 per cruise. Yeah.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
And that's per week, or?
But you have to have 3 different 30-minute shows. You have to have a 30-minute kid show, 30-minute adult, and then a different 30-minute adult.
30-minute kid show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just all clean, no topics, or even somewhat edgy.
Children would be sitting right here.
Right. Do you like doing those?
They're easy. It's my material that I do anyway.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, okay, I could do that. I actually have to get dirtier for the adult shows.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, that's the hard thing to do.
Even though those are clean shows
Yeah,
too?
because I don't talk like that. I'm not like out here like, hey, who's fist fucking tonight, you know? That's the way they build the show. It's an adult-only show, no kids. And you're like, I'm not really that dirty, you know?
Right.
But you have to, like, that's how they bill it. So that's, you know.
Oh, so 30
I had to write a lot of fist fucking material.
Sure, just to make them happy for the late
International
night dirty show.
waters, you know what I mean? It's different out there.
Anything goes.
I'll say.
Different. Scott knows.
Yeah.
Scott's a sailor. He went outside. Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's right. So you enjoy doing the ships?
Not really.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Good pay though, huh?
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
It's all right. I'd rather be home, honestly.
Sure, I get that.
You made it sound like he was in the Navy there for a second. You enjoy doing the ships?
Dude, it feels like it. There are people that are like on like the crew. Like it's a whole world under there with the crew.
It's a whole different thing, I would imagine. Like,
Yeah.
do you live with the crew?
You live with the crew. Comedians are in this gray area because they're like, we're not really crew, but we're not really like guests either. So you
Yeah.
kind of get to go between both.
Okay.
So when you got the thing that you can get the crew, you could go everywhere. But these people are working.
Right.
They're fixing the electrical and pipes, and you're like, what?
And you've got 30 minutes a night to work.
Yeah, to say fuck. On the
Right.
microphone.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Exactly. Well, Carmen, listen, man, I'm so glad you were here, dude, and I'm glad to see you again. And I hope
Likewise. Thanks for having me.
Man, I hope we can get you on the Thursday show at some point.
I'll try.
Man, so just, I usually book a few months out, so if you decide you want to come do it on a Thursday, come on, man. Let's do it.
I'm in.
We'll talk to you
do it.
soon, man.
Cool.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Carmen
Love you
Valone,
guys.
folks. Let her hear it.
And shout out to this guy. Don't forget his Cash App.
Beautiful. Folks, listen, thank you guys so much. And I didn't say it at the beginning. This is episode 17, I believe.
17,
17
baby.
lesbians, is
Holy
that correct?
Shit.
17.
Holy shit.
That's right. We certainly appreciate all you guys here. We're off next week, but we'll be back on the 21st. And we certainly appreciate all the support, man. Look how full this room is. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Certainly appreciate it. Keep that applause going for my man Robbie King right there. Let him hear it. That's Robbie King. This is my man King Hooker. Let him hear it. And our guest tonight, my man JP. Let JP hear it. Thanks for being here, JP. My name is Judge Jones. You guys have a good night. Appreciate it. Hit that music, Terry. Let's hear it, baby.